are the TLS Unscripted, and me today, I am Olivia E. from heaven, but I'm a dreamer in heaven today in my happy place.
Ooh, I didn't even see the shirt.
Yes, dreamer.
Very cute. Very cute. Oh my God, you're always matching. I love it. And I, of course, am Gianni from Jupiter. And if you're new to TLS's Unscripted, like I said, we go live every single Wednesday, faithfully at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're joining us from Instagram, don't forget, you can hit the request to join, you can message us, or I'm sorry, you can comment, because we need the comments to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
So, let's get unscripted.
And the best way to get unscripted is always with some Gianni gems to start us off with some good vibes.
Yes. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Still spiritual, still something you can take from it. Usually I talk about astrology, but we already know the world is mad right now. So I'm going to do some daily affirmations to start shifting our subconscious mind. So it's so that we can kind of let our life be a little bit more flowing. The subconscious is something that you can't naturally get to. Is usually like the sleep mind, for those of you that don't know what the subconscious is. So it's not just important to say these affirmations, it's important to internalize the words, or you can speak it out loud, whatever you feel in your heart. But also, it's important to feel in that moment those words that you're saying, the affirmation that you're saying. So I have 3 for you guys, and if you want to repeat them after me, you can.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me.
I don't chase, I don't attract. What simply belongs to me will find me.
Very good. My body knows what's best for my health and well-being.
My body knows what's best for my health and well-being.
Very good, yes. No matter what, things always work out for me.
No matter what, things always work out for me.
Oh yeah. Feel those juices?
Yes! Those
In a week you're gonna be rich. No, I'm kidding.
I love that. I actually didn't know how to do affirmations from goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you just gotta feel it. Be in that moment with it. Even if it doesn't last longer than 15 seconds, those 15 seconds might change your life. You never know if you do it consistently. So those are your affirmations, guys. Thank you for listening to Gianni Spirituality. I always gotta do a dance. Thank you, O.
So, don't you have something coming up? Don't you have an announcement?
You always remind me. So guys, in the new season, I'm telling you to get ready to go onto the TLSLiveShow website to start looking at the Gianni Spirituality blog, because you're going to want to maybe know a little bit more and personal about your own chart, and I have the answers. So in the new season, there will be a Gianni Spirituality blog, and I'll get you guys the website link for that soon. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't wait, and I definitely can't wait for affirmations too, because I love that part.
Me too, because it's like you could just take it with you.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like you speak it into existence. You know what I mean? Like it's your opportunity to speak life, like speak truth, like speak.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be like something that's like real, but you speak it into existence. So hopefully it becomes real.
Yes, the more you believe it. They say belief is one of the most powerful things besides love.
All right.
But yeah.
So we got a little chubby. I got a little chubby. I think I gained 2 pounds. And 2 pounds is a lot, girl. And
I got chub. 2 pounds is a lot for me. You could tell 2 pounds on me. I gained 2 pounds and then let it go that same night.
I'm not that fortunate. I gotta drink a whole bunch of water and use the bathroom to get rid of that 2 pounds. But what happened on our Sunday pajama jammy?
So guys, for the recap, last week as you know, TLS is taking a break. So me and Olivia hijacked the TLS live show for Sunday, and we actually did a pajama jam junk food pizza party, which you guys got to check it out. I'm not going to spoil things. We had some intelligent, fun reactions to the different quick fires that Neil put together for us. But you guys had to tell us, what was your favorite snack of ours. So go ahead and go check it out at TLSLiveShow. Look at the Sunday show. Your girls were on it. It was fun. It was very fun.
And I
It
had
was.
so fun being able to eat some junk food because I'm in here.
Yeah.
I don't rarely ever go to them kind of places, and it was so good. And charcoal.
Yeah, and candy too. I never eat candy, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is a cheat for sure.
Neil said, so you eat after your dog? I was like, because I was giving him my pizza.
Yeah, I remember. Is it weird that I kind of do? But not like something liquid, like cereal or something, but like.
Exactly. I don't actually eat cereal or ice cream after other people liquid stuff, but I do have select people that I do eat after. I mean, I do eat after my dog sometimes.
Me too. What do you guys think? Do you think that's weird? Are we like those crazy dog moms?
I mean, Lisa
Judge us, I don't care.
and her husband do, and they got kids and a whole bunch of money, and they still eat after their dogs.
Really? You're like, we're not doing nothing wrong.
All right.
Okay.
So,
okay, guys.
What's the deal for today?
Today, guys, is going to be a very fun day. It's one of our favorite shows, actually, because we do this very well. So, today we're doing Unscripted on Stage. Hey, Mello. Hey. Hey, Desara. Hey, Boo. And we are going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, this is inside out. Okay. Almost. Ooh, wardrobe malfunction. I'm sorry, I'm coming. Okay. Come on. And oh my god, don't judge this wig, please.
Lisa! Hey, baby.
Hey, babe. What's up? How have you been?
I've been so good. I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah.
I love you so much. We've been dating for a long time. Let's get married.
Oh my god. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I've been looking forward to this day. I've always wanted to marry you. I love you. I would love to marry you and have a family with you.
Yes. Let's
about that time.
And do everything that we're supposed to do. I love you so much. So you do.
I do.
Mwah.
Mwah. Okay. 1 year later. Jonathan, oh my goodness. I got some maybe exciting news. I just missed my period, so I'm going to take a test.
Oh my God. You just missed your period? This is everything that we've been hoping for, babe.
Yes, we've been wanting a family. I'm so excited. Let me take the test.
Take the test. Oh my God, can't wait. Oh my God. If this happens, I'm going to be so happy.
I'm sorry. Jonathan, it's negative. It's okay. We can try again. We can try again.
We can try.
No worries.
I mean, we're only 37, and we'll try again. I can't wait till we start a family. It's okay, babe. We'll get that positive soon.
Thank you, babe. Okay. 3 years later. Okay, Jonathan, we're gonna try again. I'm excited.
Did you miss your period again, babe?
Yes, I think this is the one. I feel it in my bones. God's talking to me. I think I'm pregnant. So let me take the test.
Yes, Lisa, take the test. Take the test.
Okay. Jonathan, I'm sorry. It's negative again. I think right now is just not the time. It's not in God's plan. It's not meant to be.
But
it's not.
Babe, Lisa, we have been working, for 3 years. We want a big family. We love each other. We're married. Do you think that maybe we should go to a doctor and see what's going on?
Absolutely not. I think we're fine. I think that it's just a part of God's plan. Maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll research some herbs to help with fertility. Yeah, my spirit's telling me that. I just feel like that medicine way is not the way to go.
But Lisa, we should go and we should at least see what our options are. I mean, see what's going on. We're getting older. We want to start a family. We want to have a big family. Remember what we talked about? I mean,
yeah, we wanted at least 2 or 3 kids.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, and maybe see what's going on. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's you, babe. I mean, but let's try to use what our options are and see, because I want to have children.
I don't know, Jonathan. Honestly, I feel like if it's meant to be, it'll happen. Let's just leave it up to God. Okay, babe?
I don't know. I mean, maybe this marriage isn't working for me. Maybe this isn't working for me. I mean, I need to be with someone that's, going to be proactive and, and try to find what's going on. And maybe this just isn't for me, because you're against trying to see what's going on.
So because I don't want to find other options for fertility, you want to break it off? Jonathan, are you serious? And
cut.
I hate that wig, I'm sorry.
We are respectable human beings, okay, y'all?
I gotta get back into my Gianni character. So
what's our question?
So, guys, basically, just to recap what just happened, 2 middle-aged couple, or a middle-aged married couple, are having issues on deciding of their fertility. So they're having issues with getting pregnant, and now they're deciding what options to take. One, on the other hand, doesn't want to have options. Lisa, wants to just kind of go with the wind, and if it's meant to be, it is meant to be. So we're asking you guys, do you believe that couples should divorce because of fertility issues?
Well, we don't even know if it's fertility issues, because they haven't even done that next step to even find out if there is a problem. She said, hold on, Neo said middle age. I didn't say, didn't you say 37? It's actually
is that middle age?
At 40 for fertility, you are considered, there's a medical word for it, but it's geriatric almost. Yeah, for fertility.
No way.
Yeah, they consider you old.
Really?
Yeah,
at 40?
At 40.
Really?
For women, only women. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I never knew that. Oh, that's probably why Neo said that then.
But
he was like 37.
So this couple, they don't know what's going on. I said geriatric. I did. Hey.
No, you said it right. Geriatric just means older, like an older person.
Yeah, they consider at 40 for women. But
hey, Daryl.
Our question, to you all is, the couple doesn't know what's going on. They have no idea what's going on. They know they're not pregnant naturally. It's been 3 years. I mean,
yeah.
And one person is just like, God will do it.
Yeah. Like let it just happen.
Yeah.
Do you see anything wrong with that statement? Like kind of just like it's meant to be, or do you just kind of find it wrong that yeah.
And the reason we want to bring this to the forefront too is because we hear a lot of stories about fertility. We hear a lot of stories about women, and we don't really see the viewpoint because of this conversation, because 9 times out of 10, you haven't discussed with your future partner about if you could not get pregnant, the routes that we would go. So we actually don't have the answer, and we want to come to you all with the answer on what it is. So
basically, so it's like like O said, normally people aren't having conversations about fertility. It's not a normal thing. Like you don't hear. I'm sorry.
Unless you were already
diagnosed
being infertile.
Right, and you know that, and then you come into the relationship like that. That's a different story. Of course, people are talking, but like you said, normally it doesn't happen. So should couples divorce because of that? Like, is that as bad as, because that's life changing. Oh, somebody wants a family, somebody kind of doesn't care.
You said it on the nose. It's almost like that person, it almost seems like that person doesn't care. Because it's like, it'll happen when it happens, but I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say it's worth getting a divorce, because if you get a divorce, how about if you never have children in the end and you done divorced that person?
Damn, that would suck. That would be like a double loss.
I think it's kind of messed up when one person in the relationship is just saying it'll happen when it happens.
Right.
Instance, I saw it on 90 Day Fiance. Sorry, my light went out. I saw it on 90 Day Fiance. Oh no, Stacy and Darcy or something like that. And she's 45. She's dating a very young man, and they haven't gotten pregnant yet. And she's actually married to this young man. She hasn't gotten pregnant yet. She's concerned about her not being able to get pregnant. So she wants to go to a fertility doctor. And her husband's like, no, God will let it happen when it happens. And that's why it sparked my mind to think, what if this really happens?
Yeah, and I feel like it happens. I'm glad we said this age group, only because I could be biased, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. But I think that our age group and a little bit younger aren't really, they want family and they want children, but I don't think it's something that they're hard pressed about in their 20s, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
So I think in those 30, 35 range, this generation is going to start having these talks or having these issues, so to speak, because...
Should you have these conversations prior to getting married, although you don't know anything about your condition? Like, you don't know what you don't know, and these aren't conversations we have in premarital counseling. Like, what happens if you're not fertile? Like, nobody says that.
Right.
By the way, Neo says, let us know, tell us about your experiences. And he says, infertility treatments are not easy. And the thing is,
they're not.
I don't think they're easy.
Or cheap.
But there's people out here that automatically reject it and don't even, like, this couple hasn't even moved to the next state to even find out what's going on, because there's one party, the girl, that's so against it.
And that begs the question why you're against it, because she could be against it like how we had the character Lisa. She was more against it because she's like, seemed like she was spiritual and she was kind of against science a little bit, so maybe she didn't trust infertility.
But doesn't God, like Liz says, your God wants you to be happy. Your God, if you believe in God, your God wants you to be happy. Your God wants you to do this. But didn't God, if you believe in God, give us a brain to create science and a brain to figure things out? So I don't understand this whole thing about let God just magically happen.
Right, or just pray about it.
Just pray about it. No, be proactive. Like, do something. And for her excuse to say, well, God will just let it happen when it happens. God gave people minds to create science, to create
solutions.
Solutions.
Right.
It's like,
so yeah, or maybe she's uncomfortable because I'm to kind of like stick up for Lisa, my character that I just played. I feel like I wouldn't agree with her, but I would say like kind of like, I don't want to digress, but like the abortion thing, it's your choice as a woman and it's going in your body. Now, if he would have said surrogacy, we might be talking a different story because she doesn't have to be affected by that. We might be talking, or adoption, we might be talking a different story. And Neo said if you can't talk about it, there's an issue, there's an underlying problem with the relationship.
I like that, Neo.
I like that, Neo.
I like that because
that's kind of true.
It's kind of true. You're right.
Yeah. Where did you mess up? Where did you not communicate on the way?
Just because we didn't talk about the specific subjects doesn't mean that there wasn't an underlying problem. I like that. That's a great answer.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that. I mean, at the end of the day, guys,
that's
we're
true.
looking for actually you to help us and share your knowledge and share what you know.
And also we wanted to know, when should that conversation of fertility happen? At the end of the day, I do think it's situational. Like if he was to divorce Lisa, I think that's up to him. Like Rob said, I think through sickness and in death and all of that, I love that. I feel that way.
My vows.
She's like, minus that part.
I wrote my own vows. I made sure not to say that in my vows because I personally don't believe in that.
You're like, no, you're not taking me down with you.
No.
But besides that, when should the conversation of fertility happen? Like, because that might scare people away, Like, I don't want you to tell me that on the first date. That's awkward.
That's a good point. When should that conversation happen if we're saying that it should be happening? We know it's not happening. We know it's not happening.
Right.
It doesn't happen. Right. I've dated people. You've dated people. We know it's.
I've never had that conversation.
I've never had the conversation. Nobody has that conversation unless you know you're infertile or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're not having that conversation. When do you think it should happen? I mean, it should happen. It should happen.
Hey, soccer mom, 806.
I think it should happen once you're engaged.
I feel like it should happen earlier.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Because, like, what if you get to that point I just don't want to, I don't know, because I feel like it should happen as soon as one of the, or the partner talks about a baby.
It should come up, and this is what I want to say, too. The one reason why it doesn't come up in conversation, at least for me, is because, or for me in the past, because I'm married now. But for me in the past, it's because I'm not around people that are engaged in
experiencing
it, doing fertility, surrogacy. So it never comes up in my conversation where I'm like, while I'm dating, I'm like, wow, my cousin is a surrogate and carrying the child for this person. What do you think? Like, it never comes up in conversation. So I think that's one reason why it doesn't, but it should, I think, once you become serious, I think we should start making that a conversation that we're having with our people that we want to be, because you never know what the future is. And you don't want to be stuck with someone that has different ideologies when it comes to fertility.
Yeah. And you made a good point. Like, the key word in that is when we become serious. So I think whatever relationship you're in, once that becomes like, okay, this is somebody I could potentially spend my life with, that's when that conversation of family, baby making, and how that is going to happen should take place. Even though it's kind of like, I think people get awkward in those situations. I know I do, because I'm like, but it depends. If you're serious about a person, then those situations shouldn't be awkward. And by the way, I wanted to mention that this specific conversation gets our unscripted stamp of approval, because we want to make it normal for people to start talking about fertility while in a relationship. You don't even got to be engaged, baby.
Before you're married. Yep.
Neil said, infertility is also emotionally tough. Miscarriages, no success. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. If people know the emotional toll, they may not want to go through it or even talk about it.
Yeah. And that's true.
Dang, that's a good point, Neil.
That's such a good point.
That is a good point. But that's like talking about, what is it called when you get married and you got to sign something that says you don't get their money? Prenup. It's awkward, but sign it, baby. Like, get to signing. I don't know how we might talk about that.
I think, like Neil said, it's a very uncomfortable situation, and we're not talking about it because it's not on the checklist of things to talk about. Like, we talk about, is your religion what I believe in? Is your finances what I believe in? Is
how you look?
I believe in education, what I believe in, all this stuff. But we never think to say, what happens, babe, if once we get married, we're not successful
with a baby.
With
getting pregnant.
Getting pregnant. It's not a conversation that's had. And I think it should be a conversation that's had prior to getting married. because at the end of the
Yep.
day, there may be one person in the group that's like, I believe in doing what's, trying, and
Yeah.
there's always another person that has their right. They have their
Yeah, they do.
right to say,
They do.
God will let it happen when it happens. Let them, and you could actually, I do think divorces could happen because of that.
I think so too, because it's like you start focusing on this thing and now it becomes like, well, this thing used to be fun, trying to make a baby. Now it's kind of work and it's not so fun. So where's the love? And I think people could get messed up in that.
What?
But real relationships last.
What?
Like,
Okay,
I'm
Tim.
kidding.
So what do y'all think? Do
I'm
you
kidding.
all think that it's grounds to possibly pursue
Divorce?
if one person is not being proactive with trying to have a child? Because you may end up without childless because of that person. Or do you just stay there and let you turn 50, 60, 70 and still be saying,
Yeah, that's hard.
what God does for us?
We'll see. He might bless me at 85.
What you think, G?
What
Would
do
you
I
say?
think? Oh, I would say, would I divorce that person? Probably not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very
You
adaptable
could live your life
person.
without children.
No, absolutely not. But we can have other options. Like if their other options don't include science and medicine and sticking things in you, maybe we can adopt.
Yeah,
Or
adopting is
maybe,
great. No, I meant to rephrase my question. Then you could live your life without having biological children. You're okay with that? All
ooh, that's a,
because your partner simply doesn't even want to go and see what's going on.
mm,
You don't even know what's going on with you because y'all haven't even taken the next step to even see what's going on, because you have to have both people to know what's going
that's
on.
true.
You can't
That's
just say,
kind of tough.
well, doctor, look at me. No, they're gonna say we need to see you and we need to see his sample to make
That's
a
kind of
clear.
tough.
You need him. So
That is kind of tough. I would love to see what my children look like. That's so cute to have biological children. That's so cute. Um, but me personally, I've been saying I was gonna adopt since I was like out of the womb myself. Like I've been saying I was gonna adopt since I was little. Only because I told you that before I don't want to go through pregnancy pains, which is so weak of me. But it's like I don't want to go through that. But I would feel some type of way. I don't know. That's very tough.
yeah,
I feel like I take relationships serious, so I wouldn't divorce unless that person is abusive and a monster or something extreme. I would divorce, but I feel like anything can kind of be worked out a little bit. Like maybe I
that's
can
that.
convince him.
That's that affirmations you do. Mello says this topic sounds personal.
Yeah, it is personal. It's like a situational thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you might got to play it by ear,
yeah.
but definitely have the conversation. I would say that.
Prior to
Definitely have the
getting
conversation.
married, we stand.
Yeah, that's true, Mela. It's
Um.
stamp.
So my opinion is, do you all change my opinion? Let me think. I think, Gianni, you've changed my opinion because you're right. Like I think that I would say
What was your first thought? Like, what was your first?
my first thought is that why should a human being have to go without having children? Because
Because of another person's decision.
yes, that was my first thought. But I'm gonna go with the second thought, and the second thought is what you said. What you said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I basically said, like, we'll work it out
we'll work it out,
somehow.
and if things are meant to be, they will work out. So
Yes,
so no, I
they
don't
will.
think that it's grounds for divorce.
Yeah, I don't think it's grounds for it. Neo said, why? I think he was talking to you. Why do you have that opinion? Where does it stem from? Share. So that opinion of your first thought.
Of being able to walk away.
Yeah, and because it's like another person who's
Um,
making that decision. Why do you feel that way? You do.
oh, the reason I feel that way is because I don't think that another human being should just blatantly stand in the way
Hey,
of
Braxton.
what you want. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You're such a Leo. It's true though. Like, what's the story?
It was.
Neil's like thinking
The
that you're
story
like.
is that I saw it on. I told him that I saw it on what's it called, Stacy and Darcy, and
Yeah.
Stacy and Darcy. Darcy's like 40-something years old. Her husband is a very young person, and he's not with fertility, but she so badly wants to have his baby, and he's like, God will do it whenever. And it made us think about this discussion because I'm like, what do you mean? Like, no. So that's where
You're like, no.
no, that's where
He
my
won't.
the story comes from.
Okay. But I feel like your answer is pretty kind of self-explanatory. You feel like, no, another person shouldn't have that kind of decision making on me and a baby. Like it's a big decision. It's a whole family, literally.
It is.
So I understand that.
How
I
could
understand that.
how would you live with yourself knowing that potentially you could have
Yeah.
had children, right? But you
Yeah.
didn't even go the extra step to even see what you could possibly do because there's somebody sitting there saying, "No, God will do it when you do it."
Yeah, not even trying.
You're not even like it's no effort there.
Good point. I honestly, this is the first unscripted. Like, I feel like both sides kind of make sense to me. Like, it would be okay for you to divorce that person because of that, and it would be okay for you to stay with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I would be okay with both
Yeah.
because it's like it's to each his own. That person wants a whole family. They
But
probably dreamed of it when they were
you know what's
9. Who knows?
crazy? You divorce that person and you never have a family after that.
Yeah, that's that's horrible. That's really bad. That's like karma times 10. That's horrible and sad.
It's like
Jorge said exactly. Jorge, shut up.
it's like what
Yeah.
direction do you go in, y'all? If anybody wants to join, if anybody wants to share, maybe you have an experience, maybe you have dealt with it. I don't know.
Yeah, be our guest.
Y'all, we saw a video. We made this scenario up in our mind because we think it's not talked about enough. So
Yeah, it's not.
maybe you all are going through it now. Share with us your stories. Share with us what you think. Should you get divorced? Should you not?
Yeah, what do you think? We're gonna give you guys a couple seconds to see if you wanted to join or see
So
if
is
anybody
that
wanted to
Jorge or
comment.
what?
Yeah, that's Jorge.
Okay, I say his name right because I
He
said
said
his
exactly.
name
That's
right.
horrible. I don't know exactly what Jorge was talking about, but I think he was talking about the thing where you end up getting divorced and not having kids anyway. Double karma. So,
Right. It's like, it's like, don't you wish you had like somebody with a magical ball that could like tell us our life?
I know, like a psychic.
And that be all our questions. Like we're actually asking questions that one, no one's asking, and two,
Yeah.
no one actually really has the answer to. But
Answer to. Yeah.
we
It's
use
not like a.
opinions to make opinions.
Yeah. Perfectly said. Hi, Leanna Coon. I hope I said your name right. Your name's pretty though. It's different. Um, yeah. If you guys don't have any, and if you guys don't want to join, then just comment. Let's see what you guys have to say. The
Yes.
last question we said was, when should the conversation of fertility happen? And we also talked about, do you believe that couples should divorce because of fertility issues, pregnancy issues? What do you think?
So Mela says, what if one has kids and the other still don't? Do you still get tested to see? So one has children and the other doesn't. Do you still get tested to see? I mean, you're married.
Probably. Yeah, you probably should because it's still you can still, even though you've been, as a man or a woman, been good before, things change. So yeah, I would check. I would test.
I would go and see what's going on. And so G, what about if that person, the person that has children, well, it actually could be the person. What about the person that doesn't have children is still not eager to go and get testing and see what's going on?
If they're still not eager and they have kids and stuff like that, I almost feel like that's worse. Because I feel like you have your kids.
Oh, yes.
You don't really are pressed for others. Neo said people's biology changes over time.
That's what,
Yeah,
Neo's exactly right, and that's why I
it
feel
does.
like you could have 1,000 kids, but nobody's really having these conversations because you don't have the conversation until it's necessary to have a conversation. You could have kids, but you don't know until you don't know.
Yeah, until that you cross that
And
bridge, literally.
then you now have an issue within your marriage because you all are having different viewpoints on what to do.
Yeah.
But Mello has a good point. If somebody already has children, there's already a biological child involved. So
Yeah.
as the partner that doesn't have children, should that satisfy you? Should you be like, well, you're gonna take those on basically as almost your adopted children, because he has or she has biological children. So you just assume that position and just
In my experience, actually, it's funny because my my stepdad and mom went through that situation where my mom wanted babies and she was like almost 40, and my stepdad was like, girl, I have like 7 kids. I have 7 kids by like however many babies moms, and like I'm good without having a kid. But he wanted to satisfy her, make her happy. They just got married, and he was like, I'll have a baby with you to make you happy. But long story short, it never happened. But I think that there's a part of somebody with kids already that feels like I'm satisfied because you really do have those biological
I think
kids.
so.
Yeah, so it's a little harder, honestly, just in my experience. Like, not even just with my parents, but like other people. Like, if you see a couple and it's a stepfather or a stepmother, I would say that usually they are pretty satisfied with the kids, but there's some type of inkling that they want their own. You know what I mean? Like they want their own with that man or that woman.
Yeah,
My personal opinion.
I agree.
But I don't mind.
Mello says, Jorge says,
Hey,
no
Red.
way. Mello says, that's bullshit. And Jorge says, it doesn't work like that. You want your own blood. And I'm with Jorge on that one.
Jorge.
I mean, some
Whatever.
people do. It's not a crime to want your own blood. It's not a crime.
Yeah, it's not a crime, and you can't be mad at that. I'm not mad at it. I just feel like I don't know. Because I'm kind of biased. I feel like I don't necessarily not want to bring kids into this world, but I feel like this world is kind of crazy, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Girl, this world is effed all the way up, but it is pretty cool to see what your own self looks like, right?
Yeah.
And do a good job at doing it.
And do a good job, that part.
Right? Like,
Yep, that part.
I mean, Charcoal and Minx, don't know how to sit down on nothing, but they're dogs.
You're like, they're kind of getting it. They're cute.
It's to do a good job with human beings. It's your baby spirits. Jorge said.
Oh, he's saying it's your baby spirit. Hi, Anemi. Marquella said, hey, to Dink. Red, what are you talking about? What is that? What is Tadinka? Neo said,
good point. Go ahead.
Sometimes you just want the experience of raising children.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that part. And passing on your love and knowledge to a new generation. Yep. That's true.
Yep.
Oh, cute.
Very true.
Unknowing.
Very true.
That's so cute. That is cute.
No.
I didn't think of that.
I have watched movies.
That's cute.
I know they're movies because I don't have people that I'm around that's actually going through fertility. I don't have anybody I know that's ever adopted either. I'm not around those kind of people. So I did see in a movie this couple that they wanted to have a baby, they couldn't have a baby, and this woman, she started adopting she started adopting
really?
She started adopting 2 or 3 children. I mean, it was a beautiful story the way they did it.
Aww.
I mean, it was literally like a love story, and eventually she actually ended up getting pregnant naturally from her husband.
I've heard a story like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a Lifetime thing, but I've heard something like that.
they went through fertility. They actually went through fertility. They were both with it. They were both like, let's do whatever. But it just wasn't working for them. And then she adopted. Good energies happened. Good spirits happened. And the way they were with the children was just like with their own biological children. It was a beautiful story. It was actually an Ethiopian movie. And
really? Cute.
When they went to the priest, when they were having fertility issues, when they were going through their fertility process and things were happening, the priest told them in the movie, you guys, the priest told them, there are so many children of Ethiopia that you could be adopting your own children, and you all are sitting up here because they're rich, spending their money, doing all this for fertility. And the priest told them, advised them to adopt. So they adopted, and then like 3 years later, they end up having their own biological child.
I love that. Because you see, they had the right spirit the entire time. They did the right things. It's not easy, but shoot, you do the right things, you get rewarded somehow. Eventually, you do. You really do.
It's hard though, girl. It's hard to do the right thing.
Tell me about it. You ready? I understand, yeah. Especially with that whole raising kids with...
Auntie's
I can't.
Here.
Is she? Which one?
Titi.
Titi Chaco or Guerra? Because Titi means aunt in Spanish.
Yeah.
Or, well, it's like a little nickname.
V.
V? Oh, Chaco. Hi, Chaco. Mwah. Okay. Oh, are you ready for Return to Sender?
I think so. I have it. Y'all want to do it? Y'all ready to do it?
Yes, we ready.
Okay.
So, guys, it's that time for the part of the show where we give you unscripted advice. We read letters from the people that DM us, and we keep it anonymous. We keep it cute, but we are going to give you our unscripted advice, of course. So, let's return to sender. And thank you, by the way, for the main topic.
Pause. Neil said something that's I actually only read 3 sentences and I got sad. Neil says, I actually know someone that did a crazy number of unsuccessful treatments. Even a stillbirth, they adopted. And a couple months later, they had a natural birth. See,
wow.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I see this shit on the movies, but now I know a real story because Neil has shared it with us. Like,
yeah.
Is this real?
That's crazy.
Is it good?
That's really kind of crazy.
Is it good things that you're putting in the earth? Like, what is it? Like, wow.
Maybe when you adopt that kid, you kind of release this weird pressure that you're trying to put on the universe to give you a baby.
Wow.
I'm just being, woozy. But, like, maybe you're releasing that weird energy that's happening and that's causing kind of your blockage.
Wow.
You know when they say when you love something, let it go? You know that kind of thing? Like, be open. It'll come back.
Yes.
Like, be open to it. It might take 10 years. No,
That's a beautiful story, Neo. That's a
Thank you, Neo.
Story. Jorge says, 1 in a million. What are the odds that happens to you?
What are the odds that happens to you?
Yeah. Jorge,
you never know.
I'm trying to stick with my affirmations, bruh. Don't do that to me.
Okay? He's throwing you off the affirmations.
Yes. You're throwing me off the affirmations. We have to be positive. We have to speak positivity into existence. So let's go into our
return to sender.
All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna read. You ready?
Yes. Let's hear. I'm ready.
So, I keep a bullet journal, and I mean I work so hard on this thing. All my thoughts, feelings, emotions, and logistics of my life go into this journal. I went to start a new page this morning, and I flipped to a page where my husband, I guess, opened to a blank page and wrote me a sweet note. I have no idea why, but for some reason, this has made me irrationally mad. I haven't said anything to him, but about it, and I'm trying to forget about it, but for some reason, it's making me really upset. Question. How can I drop this without making him feel bad? Because I didn't know he had malicious intent. My journal is really important to me.
Girl, why are you
Well,
tripping over that? That's cute.
hold on. Oh, wait.
It's giving psychopath.
Is
No,
it?
I'm kidding.
So what's your answer to our cousin?
So, cuz I feel like, why were you irrationally mad though? Like, you act like he read your diary and wrote a note about whatever he read. Like, he just probably said something, you're so beautiful and intelligent, I love you. What's so wrong about that? I feel a little bit like biased because I kind of like notes. And I don't really like when people go through my personal stuff. But I feel like if he wrote a note, that means that he did that distinctly to write you a note. I've had that actually happen to me before. Like, he did that distinctly to write you a note on somewhere where he knows that it would touch you personally. That's how I would have thought about it. What do you think of? How would you advise her?
I would have thought about it the same way you would have thought about it, but I know how she's thinking about it. What she's saying is, this is my private journal. It's private.
Yeah.
You all know it's private. Don't open it. So why did you open it? My private journal. I do say for the record, this is why I don't journal detailed journals anymore. I have a bookshelf back here with about...
I went like this to look.
No, I really do. Back here is a bookshelf. And
nice.
I have about,
it's big. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I have about 4 journals that I did that I actually want to burn because I started to think that when I do die, all these people will read my journal and there's personal stuff in there. So I started journaling again, but I don't have really personal things in there.
Yeah, like stuff that you wouldn't say out loud.
Yeah, exactly. So what I say to sis is, your husband probably wasn't trying to be malicious. He probably found a blank page and just wrote in it because he loved you. So
that's literally what happened, probably.
That's probably literally what happened. So
don't be mad at him. That's kind of mean, cuzzo.
Now,
I call it cuzzo.
If he had read your journal and then Rose said you shouldn't be mad about what happened on December 25th, then that's a problem.
That is hilarious. What if he was like literally commented on every journal entry? You would have to get a divorce then, sir.
But he didn't do that. He wrote you a love note. I freaking love notes.
That's so cute, right? That's sweet. Yeah. I think you're a little bit. I think your cousin. I think that you're being a little bit irrational, like you said. You said that in the wording, but kind of ask him about it if it's bothering you that much. Like, why did you do that?
Personal stuff in your journal. You gotta.
Don't do that.
In your head. You gotta pray about it, whatever. But it can't be written down because I stopped doing that. So stop doing that.
Horrible.
And he probably loved you, and he probably wanted to send you a love note for the next in your journal because he knows it's what you love to do. It's
I think it was more so that. Thoughtful.
Yeah.
So good luck, cousin. At least you're married. You're happy.
I think, actually, to our cousin, if you're watching, I think you should write him a love note on the next page.
Yeah.
You should
that would be so cute.
Hey, what did he say to her? He said...
Does it say it? It says it in there? That's so cute.
I think you should reply with the same message he said to you, so he knows that you read his message and that you love him. And I think...
or if you don't write it in your journal, because like the chances are he won't look in your journal again, rip it out and put it where he is, like, where he looks a lot. Like maybe he reads newspaper. I don't know what he does, but put it there.
And
that would be cute.
Secretly you say, don't touch my fucking journal.
P.S. Do not ever.
Ever.
Good one, O.
But no,
that's true.
All in love. All right.
Yeah, it's all love.
I want to play a game. Because I have to use the bathroom, and I want to drink.
Yes, me too. So, since O said that, by the way, return to sender, if you guys ever have any letters, any advice you need from us, DM us at TLS Live Show. We always keep you anonymous. We're about to get into Tipsy Pictionary. So I was talking about drinking. I have this old drink that I used to have when I was a teenager. You guys know what this is. This is, oh yep, and my battery's dying, so we gotta play this game. This is the classic. It's next to Everclear.
Oh,
If you guys were,
girl.
I know I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna
Okay.
die.
I'm doing are you drinking Amsterdam? I'm doing my Tito's. It's equal.
Yep.
We equal.
Equally aggressive alcohol.
Mine is handmade though, but it's fine.
Oh, yours is, you're, okay, that's bougie.
Tito's
That's good.
handmade.
I'm
All right.
embarrassed.
So let's play this Pictionary.
So if you guys know what Pictionary is, it's just a drawing game and we have to guess what the other person is drawing. So we're going to do at least 3 to 4 drawings. We'll play it by ear. We have a few minutes left.
3, because I gotta use the bathroom.
3. Okay, we'll do 3 drawings. Yeah, true.
Look,
my phone's dying.
Look, you see the way I drink my drink? I look like Donald Trump.
Yeah, like a baby.
Yeah. I'm Donald Trump over here. I need 2 hands.
I'm Donald Trump. He does have little mitts. Okay. Oh, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? Because I know I'm not going to take a shot. I'm going to win.
Okay. I'll go first.
I'm going to take a shot for fun.
All right, I'll have my word. So, should I go?
Yeah. Go. Wait, I got to look away, right, when you're showing the word?
Let me, hold on, wait, because this could mess up my sales. I want to make a public service announcement that I'm actually an artist, but I'm an abstract artist, and I do not want this to replicate or reflect what I do artistically. Because I can show
you have a different style than these,
like. I do artistically. You know what I mean? That's a whole person right there. I can show you
better than
all
Picasso.
that. So do not let this reflect, and I will go ahead now.
Yes, better than Basquiat. Better than Picasso. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna get ready for my word.
Oh, I have to do it on the screen. My bad.
A pizza? Pie. A pizza pie. It's like, okay. A circle graph. A whirlwind. No, it's not a whirlwind. It's probably. Oh, like a thought bubble? Jesus, I'm losing. Circle. No. Okay. Okay, it is circle. 7. I don't know why I said that. Spin. Spin cycle? Washer and dryer. I don't know.
You lose.
Okay.
All right.
I suck, guys. I thought I was going to win. Do I got to take a shot?
You lose, and I'm about to do it like this. Is this better?
Yeah, way better. Spin.
It's
flying disc.
It spins.
Like a lot of things spin. A frisbee.
Tire. A tire.
Oh. I know good and well that you did. Oh my God.
Wheel. Drink a shot.
That's true.
You lose.
Oh, that's hard.
Drink
You put a circle pie graph and called it a tire. Okay.
Hey, my bad. I mean, it is what it is. It's a wheel. It's a wheel.
Oh, why didn't you make it black? Okay.
Because my brain don't work like that. My brain colors.
You're like, it's a purple tire. F it. Okay.
All right.
My turn. Ready? Actually, I'm pretty good at drawing these, I think. Let me not say that.
Move closer in. Closer in.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Rabbit.
How did you know? Woo! I didn't even start. How did you know? Dang, I wanted to finish it. Good job, O. Good job.
Good job. Good job. All right. Okay.
She got it. Whatever. She don't got to take a shot. It's okay. Where's my cap?
What's this?
Losing face.
What am I doing?
Zigzag.
Yes!
I got it?
Yes!
Yay. Okay. Oh, they're giving you easy ones. Should I change it? I don't know. Let me be fair.
Neo, don't do that.
Neo, don't even. Okay.
Oh, a bubble bee.
Good job.
Yeah!
You're winning. You really are the artist. You're really doing very well. You're really doing very well. This one's okay. Your turn. O's killing me, by the way, guys. A cup, a toilet, ground, a flower pot, a cliff, a lamp, a boat.
Yeah!
Wow, how'd I get a lamp to a boat? Yay! I love the little kicks. Very cute. Okay, let me do mine. Okay, she might get this one. Let's see. Oops, I forgot. Okay. Child, I cannot draw.
A flower, a leaf.
Good job. A leaf.
I need to be rich, girl. Rich, girl.
You're good at this game. So you are the Pictionary champion,
Wait,
and I'm the spelling
I
bee.
stop. I have to stop.
It's fun, right?
It
Do
is
one
freaking
more.
fun.
Do another one. Oh, I want to see what you draw next.
Okay. I know.
Gianni should get points for the drawings. Thank you, Neo. And Neo said light is too bright. Hold on.
Okay. Hold on.
A balloon.
Ah!
Really?
Good job.
That was easy. I was gonna say a stick figure next, so I'm glad. Yes. Good.
So I want to do one. I want to pick one.
Okay. You want to do one more, O?
Yeah. I'll pick yours.
Okay. Should I do that one? Okay, I'll do this one. Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting.
Wait, I can't see. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Woman.
Listen, you're not gonna keep beating me. You're not gonna keep doing this, O. Good job.
We're champions.
Let me try to draw charcoal.
That was. Wait. Cat.
Charcoal.
Charcoal. No, charcoal.
You see the tongue? You see the tongue out, O?
Yes.
My baby Chark, he's so cute. God bless.
So fun, y'all. And we didn't have to drink that much or nothing. Because we did good.
Yeah, well, that was kind of easy. Maybe we should do hard things like draw a computer hard motherboard.
It actually feels good to do a good job, actually. So no.
Right? To succeed.
don't set me up for failure. No, I'm good.
So as we said, Olivia is the winner of this game's Tipsy Pictionary. She beat me. Yeah, you won. You got more points than me. You got 3 points. I only got 2. So O wins. Wait, where are we? Oh, that's it. That was such a fun show today.
That's it.
It was so fun.
All the time we have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed TLS Unscripted with us, just being ourselves and having regular conversation about things that aren't really conversated about. So,
yeah.
Join us next Wednesday at 8 p.m. for another Unscripted.
Yep. You guys can see us next Wednesday, like she said, but don't forget this Sunday, Jose and our host Robbie Rock are going to be hosting are going to be hosting the TLS live show for this Sunday at 4 p.m. You're not going to want to miss it because Rob and Jose are like 2 peas in a pod. It's hilarious, it's fun, it's amazing. This Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, guys, we love you. We'll begin to... Oh, yeah. How dare I forget the shout-outs? Who am I?
My shout-outs is to all the dreamers out there. Be good. And actually, Gianni changed my shout-out because to all the people that do affirmations, and I actually want to shout out Neo because Neo put a platform out there for us to actually do good and be good and
he did.
Be with good people. And it's always everybody's dream if you have a career to do it with good people. So shout out to Neo and all the dreamers.
That was a good shout out. How can I even top that? Shout out to Jorge for commenting. Thank you for saying great show. Mwah. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Gianni should get a bonus for tire. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Shout out to actually everybody that commented. I really appreciate keeping the conversation going. Me and O can like talk for days and hours, and we can bounce off of each other's ideas. But it is fun to have some different type of opinions. So thank you guys for whenever you decide to comment. We really, really like love that. So thank you.
Shout out to Mo. Hi, Mo. We about to leave, and you just joining us.
Mo, where was you?
No,
I'm kidding.
Bruh. Like, come on. All right.
Okay, guys, we will see you next Wednesday. My Titi said, affirm your positive vibes and love to everyone. I love you, Titi. I didn't know you were still on. I love you.
Before we close, I just want to say Gianni Stormer has taught me how to do affirmations, so I didn't know the difference between affirmation and goals. So. Oh,
really?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you said, it's like speaking it. So
basically, I will write my goals or say my goals, and then I will speak whatever it is, like into existence, and that makes me feel good because it feels good to speak good things into existence.
Yeah, and then you start believing it, and then it becomes true.
Yeah.
So that's good. Bye, Chark.
Peace, you guys.
Bye, guys. See you next week.